Hello, welcome to Amsterdam.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, we're here at the Amsterdam Dance event. You arrived yesterday?
I got here yesterday, yesterday night.
What are your first impressions of the city, of the Amsterdam Dance event?
I love Amsterdam. I actually played in Shelter a couple of months ago. I had a really nice day out by myself, got my nose pierced. I went to the museums, went to some vintage shops. It's a fabulous city.
Oh, and where did you went? What kind of museums, what kind of spots did you
I went to the one that had Banksy in.
The Mokum Museum.
I went there. It was just fun to just wander around and just stumble into. There's so much cool things that you could just go into the city, and I had a lovely day.
Yeah, and do you have some time to do that this weekend? Because I can imagine your gigs and everything that you have to do, the press. It's overwhelming, but you got still some time to chill.
I've actually booked off. I loved it so much when I was here last time that I booked off a couple of days. So I'm going to stay here for an extra 4 or 5 days with my partner and just go around and have a nice time.
Yeah, that's great. And you're playing a show at the Lovely tomorrow, starting early, or what time are you on?
I think I'm 6:30 to 8.
Oh.
Yes. So nice time.
Yeah.
Enough time so I can go and party myself after.
Yeah, that was going to be my question. What kind of time would you prefer as a DJ
I mean,
to
that's
play
pretty
at
perfect,
Amsterdam
you know
Dance
what I
event?
mean? Like, I'm pleased because I can go out and boogie to everyone else after. So, yeah. Ideal.
And is there a specific DJ or artist that you maybe are hoping to be able to see during this Amsterdam Dance event?
I've never been to the school, so really want to go to the school. Moxie's playing there on the Sunday. Looking forward to seeing her. Lala, she's also playing lovely. She's my really good friend and she's a brilliant DJ, so I'm really excited. There's so much choice.
Yeah.
It's almost like you can't choose. It's overwhelming.
The song B.O.T.A, B.O.T.A, it's absolutely everywhere. And I was wondering, what's the weirdest place that you've heard this song?
The weird... Oh, do you know what? I was buying a wig for my birthday the other day. I wanted to go have like a blonde moment, and I was in the wig shop and it started playing over the speakers in the wig shop. That was quite bizarre. And I tried to say to the lady, "Oh, this is my song," and she just was like, "You're mad."
Who are you?
Yeah, literally, she's kind of, I don't care. So that was quite funny. But yeah, that was definitely the most weirdest place.
Yeah. And I can imagine that it's still something funny to catch the song and to be in a moment, but still to have it around you all the time. To be able to hear it everywhere.
Like even sometimes I'll just be walking along the road and you hear it coming out of like a car window, and like just have to take a second, like, what on earth? It's so surreal to me. I still definitely haven't got my head around it yet.
Yeah, an interplanetary criminal who you made the song with said he shed a tear when it was announced that you guys went to #1 on the chart. How did you feel when that happened?
The whole process was, keep using this word, but surreal. Like I still can't even believe it's gone to #1, and so I think it would be like in a few years' time. But I was just obviously so happy, and because it was an underground tune, and I put it out originally on my label, Rosebud Recordings, for it to come from this tiny label that I set up and run completely by myself to then even be in the charts, it was just like mind blown.
And could you maybe explain the importance of the underground scene, or that I maybe can imagine that you made this song with so much fun and so much, real people and real love for music all around you?
There was no kind of goal for it to ever be in the charts. That was never something that I would even fathom would be possible for me to do. And so it was just like, my aim is to just make good underground dance music. And that's really what the goal was. And I thought, this is going to be a really good club track for me to play in the club. So I was excited for that. But yeah, it wasn't ever to like go in the charts. And it's just so nice that it's resonated with so many people. Yeah. And people are getting an appetite for more underground dance music. And I feel like it's starting to get more respect. And that's really great to see.
Yeah, also the moment, because of course we can talk about the cliche that everything was shut down and closed for so many years, but I think it gives the extra layer, the extra
100%,
feeling.
100%. People had appetite for it, and people wanted to start raving again, and I think it was just a kind of perfect timing. Like the track came at the right time, festivals were all starting again. I feel like people were a bit sick of the kind of dance music that was kind of getting made that was quite aimed for the charts and more commercial. And so it just all was divine timing, really.
It doesn't make you optimistic, like that it could open more doors for, the underground or the type of music that you're making, and to be around and to be in the charts and to be played everywhere.
Very, very optimistic. I feel like we're kind of at the head of a change. I think good underground dance music is going to start becoming more popular, and it's nice to be at the forefront and be one of the people that is making that happen.
Yeah, yeah. And the question, you kind of answered already, but the song started with an instrumental by Interplanetary Criminal.
Yeah, everyone can't say his name, Interplanetary Criminal.
I'm such a Dutch girl. It's tough for me. And then you wrote the lyrics and the melody, right?
Yeah.
So what was that writing process like for you? What were you thinking about? Did you have that feeling that you just described to me, or what did you want to put in the song?
Honestly, I wrote the song really quickly. The first part of Do You Wanna Dance Baby, I wrote that so quickly. It just popped in my head. I knew what it needed to sound like. I don't know why. And I wrote that really quickly. And then my microphone broke, which was super annoying. And then so I had to go to my boyfriend's house, and his housemate I was using his housemate's microphone, and in my boyfriend's room he has a picture of Coffee. Do you know Pam Grier, the blaxploitation film? And it said on the poster, she's the godmother of them all, the baddest one chick hit squad. And that just inspired me, because I knew I wanted something kind of gritty to combat the more kind of bubblegummy, poppy side. And so I wanted something a bit, and again, it was like a gift. And so overall the whole song probably took me about 20 minutes to write, all in all, on 2 separate occasions. And I don't know, I just worked. I just knew what needed to be in that song. I don't know why, I don't know how, it just happened really
and to me it also sounds like some female empowerment,
and I think Pam Grier herself, there's something in that poster that was manifested in that song, because the song resonates with so many young women as well. And that the Coffee film is about female empowerment, also black female empowerment as well. And I definitely think there's something in that song that was given from Pam Grier, and that poster and that whole essence is in the track. And I think in a way that's another reason why it kind of did so well, because people could feel that energy going through it.
And to me, it also sounds like you're allowed as a woman to be or to act kind of tough, to own the space, to own the room.
100%. But then it also has that girly side as well. It's like you can be both. And I think that is a part of me. I can have both sides of that. Yeah. And that's okay. And a lot of women do. And it's fine to be able to express that and be that.
Yeah, excellent. And I was wondering, because you worked in a record shop on and off for 10 years or something like that. And you're a huge record collector and digger yourself. Do you have any tips for finding those, golden nuggets when you walk into a record shop?
Just dig, look. And you know what I think also is looking for the cheap stuff, because often those are the things that are overlooked. And a lot of my best music really is like a couple of pounds. And so I think I think there's a kind of notion that record buying and collecting is a super expensive habit, and don't get me wrong, it is. But there is a space for it to not be like that. And so just looking for and patience. You have to have a lot of patience to look through all the rubbish stuff, basically.
I sometimes get intimidated by other people, because I feel like they're more a pro or more an expert, and I feel
and
like
that's what's so sad about it, and that's what I really want to try and change, and why I do always play vinyl in my sets, because I want people to know it is accessible, it is fine to do. And I think before there was a kind of, especially like men being a bit gatekeepery and and record collecting being like, oh, really serious. And do you know what I mean? And I think the whole music industry is kind of changing. It's not so serious. It's not, people are allowed to have fun. Not like, do you know what I mean? There's less intimidation. That online platform, people banding together and being much more supportive rather than being like, no, you can't do this. You're not cool enough. And I think it's changing, and I hope to be able to be a part of that change, because everybody should be able to play records and not feel intimidated or that they're not good enough. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly, because I remember the first time I bought a CD in a record shop, and the guy was like judging me for the CD that I bought.
Honestly, I worked in a record shop. They are so judgmental in the record shop. They literally, you come in and they're like, they want you to get out. I'm like, I'm here to buy a record. Like, do you not want me to buy one?
Sometimes I feel like the employees are like talking to each other like, ooh, what she's gonna buy. She's
they are, honestly. There's a real culture like that, and it's annoying. And I think one aim that I would love to do one day is to open a record shop that is a safe space that people can come and not feel like attacked.
With good vibes.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that would be wonderful. So you DJ, you sing, you produce, have your own label. You recently finished your own novel.
Yeah.
And you're going to open a record shop. Soon.
I've got loads of plans, babes.
Amazing. And where do you think that drive to do all of these things come from you?
I just think it's like a need in myself. Like I find those things fun. I like a challenge. And I don't like leaving things half done. So I don't know. I find fun in hard work. That's really nerdy, but I really do enjoy having a goal and reaching that goal. But then once you reach it, you have to find something else. Then it's like, that's why I'm always doing. And like everything that I'm doing is fun, and it all feeds into each other. Even like the writing the book can help me with the lyrics. The lyrics of the song help me make a track that I can play in my DJ set. Like it all feeds into each other.
And that's inspiring, because when I hear you talk, it feels like you can grab those inspiration from all the different places and then eventually decide where it's going to lead to, like a story or a song.
Exactly. And I'm a real believer in like, why must you just do one thing? Like, why can't you do everything? I feel like people try and box us and say, oh, just a DJ, a producer, or a singer. No, like I feel like everybody should be able to express and do what they want without there being any issues.
And since Baddest of Them All is taking over the entire world, you've recently gone gold in the UK.
I know, mad.
But I'm sure you're already thinking about the next step. So what can we expect from Eliza Rose plan for world domination?
Well, I just expect more good underground dance music. I'm always going to stay true to that side of myself, and hopefully it will resonate with people again. And to be honest, as long as I'm happy and I like the tune, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
But I think as long as you kind of stay true and don't make things that you hope will please other people, then you're always going to be making good music. And I trust that we can make some more hits, babes. I really do.
Amen. Thank you so much. Enjoy the lovely gig tonight. Enjoy the rest of Amsterdam, all the record shops, all the nice spots.
I'll be hitting them all up.
Have fun at Amsterdam Dance Event. Thank you, Eliza Rose.
Woo!